Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate. This is FBC News. Tonight, a 4-year-old boy dies in house fire. Olympic gold medal winning coach Ben Ryan awaits Fijian passport. And British Army recruitment to increase. Police are investigating the death of a 4-year-old boy in a house fire at Vungale Lami today. The incident happened at around midday. Rachel Nath reports.
The victim was in the house with his older brother and nanny when the fire started. This is the remains of the house fire in Lami this morning. The nanny, who is the child's aunt, managed to escape unharmed while the 7-year-old was rescued by a neighbor.
As started, I saw the little boy run to the back of the house to the kitchen. When I ran in, I saw him looking for his brother, so I grabbed him and we ran out together.
The victim was trapped inside the 3-bedroom house and his body was only found after firefighters managed to stop the blaze.
I wanted to save the little boy who was in the room, but there wasn't much we could do because the door was locked and the flames were too strong at that time, so we just ran out of the house.
Both the victim's parents were at work when the tragic incident happened. Police alleged the deceased may have been playing with matches before the start of the fire.
This afternoon we received initial information that will have to be confirmed, of course, by the National Fire Authority and their line of investigation, that the likely cause of fire could have been from when the victim was playing with matches with some other children. However, as I said, this will have to be confirmed by the NFA.
This is the 5th house fire this month, which has claimed 6 lives. Rachel Nath, FBC News.
Fiji Sevens coach Ben Ryan, in an exclusive interview with FBC Sports, has revealed that he wants to be a Fiji citizen. While Ryan has hinted his journey with the Sevens team could end soon, his personal attachment to the country will remain. Vaishnav Prasad with the story.
With the Olympic mission done and dusted, all eyes are now on coach Ben Ryan's next move. Even though he could be leaving us anytime soon, he is hoping to get a Fijian passport before he makes his next move.
Well, I spoke to the Prime Minister and he said I've just got to speak to him, write an email to him and ask him, and tell him that why I want to be a citizen. And I said, yeah, I'd love to do that, and if that can get sorted before I have my trip away next week, yeah, that'll be a proud moment. That'll almost be like when I got the medal. Yeah, amazing.
Ryan has spent 3 years in Fiji and has been the mastermind behind the Olympic success. He says Fiji will forever stay close to his heart.
Look, for these last 3 years, Fiji's been my home, and I've got friends for life here. And these friends might be Weiss at the petrol station. When I go and get petrol, we go and have a chat, and he talks to me about rugby and I talk to him about what's been happening here.
The most talked about man in the rugby world says he has been offered a contract by Japan and few other Super Rugby franchise.
They offered me a very nice contract, and I said to them the same as I've said to everybody else, I'm not making any decisions right now, and with Japan comes possible Super Rugby as well, with the Sunwolves as well as the 7s and 15s, but look, it's... sometimes you're embarrassed to say things, but post-Olympics I had over 20 offers from around the world. I don't think I'll make any decisions, to be honest with you. I mean, the plan isn't to go into a new job at least until the new year. And like I said, look, I might come home and after about 3 or 4 days, I'm missing the sand between my toes and the sunshine and the smiling faces.
More Fijians will have the opportunity to join the British Armed Forces. Outgoing British High Commissioner to Fiji, Roderick Drummond, says this year 200 positions were open and there's more expected in 2017. Maggie Boyle tells us more.
There are 1,400 Fijian nationals currently serving in the British Army. The numbers are expected to increase with the British government reopening its recruitment.
About half of Commonwealth soldiers in the British forces are Fijian. So this tiny islands provides a very important little set of skills and spirit, which we really appreciate. Such incredible service and sometimes made incredible sacrifices.
Last year, the Reserve Bank recorded remittances to Fiji in excess of $490 million. Having more Fijians employed abroad would be a financial windfall. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
A memorandum of understanding between the Fiji National University and New Zealand's Waikato Institute of Technology is expected to boost technical and vocational education locally. The two institutes formalised partnership during the World TVET conference hosted by Fiji for the first time. Kelly Vathala reports.
The partnership between Fiji National University and New Zealand's WinTech will allow 5 FNU colleges and the National Productivity and Training Centre to exchange information and ideas.
I genuinely believe that we can, by reaching out to partner institutions in the region, that we can work together to achieve things that we couldn't achieve on our own. We have a number of important partnerships with universities, particularly in Australia and New Zealand, that can help us accelerate our development and bring best practice from other parts of the world.
WinTech Director for Sports Science Greg Smith says this partnership will go a long way.
We see that contribution to the Pacific is something that is important to us. It's very nice to be here. We look forward to a very good relationship moving into the future. And on a personal note, it's very nice to contribute back to Fiji.
The demand for technical and skilled labour force is high in developing countries like Fiji. Therefore, the government is putting more emphasis on technical institutions. Kelly Vathala, FBC News.
The Fijian Elections Office has established a new voter services centre at Thompson Street near the Post Fiji shop in Suva. Supervisor of Elections Mohammed Saneem says the centre is a pilot program by the FEO as part of the 2018 expansion program. He says this way the services for voters will be easily accessible.
This location is a very central location. It is highly accessible. There's a lot of foot traffic in this area. A lot of the working voters actually go through this area every morning and every afternoon in order to allow us to streamline the services as well as provide the voters with access to election information.
Still to come on FBC News, Lambasa prepares to welcome Sevens heroes and Habitat for Humanity to construct over 200 homes in cyclone-affected areas. Stay with us.
Radio Fiji 1 ndo mai biti na bonga ni beyaniano evina kabeyao Radio Fiji 1 ndo mai biti na bonga ni beyaniano na evangolite era kiraki e mami na marama ni Northland e mami ndo talenta kana Radio Fiji 1 ndo mai biti na bonga ni beyaniano
na Radio Fiji 1 ndo mai biti na bonga ni beyaniano.
Welcome back. This is FBC News. The people of the Northern Division have not been forgotten in the nation's plans to celebrate the national sevens team's achievement in the Rio Olympics. Lambasa is getting ready to host the Olympic gold medal winning sevens team this Friday. Eleanor Turangaivu with this report.
The people of the Northern Division are jubilant. They will get a chance to see our Olympic gold medalists this Friday as plans for a huge celebration is underway.
There's a working committee at national level, and there's another work committee in the Northern Division that we are working with each other to try and put together a massive celebration this Friday.
A march is also being planned starting from Waikona at 10:30 a.m. Headed by Coach Ben Ryan and the Sevens team, it will go through town towards the bus station, where it will then turn to Park Street and then head to Subrail Park, where the formalities will take place.
The whole Northern Division is are eager to welcome the Sevens heroes.
We are very
happy to see Fiji team coming to Lamasa, and we are waiting for team.
We are waiting for them. We are very happy.
Those living in the provinces of Moa, the Kaunrobe and north of Madhuata will also get a chance to see our Sevens gladiators, as free buses will be provided on the day.
Bus will leave Sabu terminal in the morning at 7:30 a.m. and taking you back at 2:30 p.m. It's the Vishnu Holdings Limited. You are not forgotten, the people of Bua. The bus will also pick you up from Nambualu at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Not forgetting those from Maduata North, as far as Dongutuki. Another bus leaving to pick you up from Dongutuki at 7:30 a.m. Permod Enterprise Limited.
The traditional aspect of the celebrations is being handled by the Tui Maduata. Eleanor Turangaibiu, FBC News.
And Leone Nakarawa and Semi Kunatani will receive their $30,000 checks at the celebrations in Lambasa. The Habitat for Humanity is building homes for over 200 families in cyclone-affected areas. The non-governmental organisation has secured around $6.5 million from international donor agencies for this project. Pranita Prakash reports.
Constructing of homes in this cyclone-stricken area has already begun. Habitat for Humanity says they received a lot of applications from affected people, and upon vetting them, they began work a few weeks ago.
With that, we're planning to build over 200 homes, plus other interventions in water and sanitation, just outside of Rakiraki, a few villages there were built their homes. We're building Habitat's transitional shelters.
Masi Latianara says they have to date assisted over 7,000 families with emergency shelter kits.
We assisted families throughout the red zone, specifically on this island, Biti level and Vanua level. We also distributed some emergency shelter kits on Overlau. We have plans to continue with our shelter and wash solutions to cyclone victims in other outlying islands, including Koro, Vanumbalavu, Yalata, and Taviuni.
Relief efforts also included distribution of solar lanterns, solar street lights and generators to communities and schools that were without electricity after the cyclone. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
The case of Suva businesswoman Mira Samisoni and two others was called before the Suva Magistrates Court today. Samisoni, Pete Vireti and Semisi Lasike are charged with 1 count each of urging political violence. It is alleged the trio urged one Waisea Kalomaira to burn down Suva City 5 years ago. It is also alleged in 2011, between the months of September and December, they intentionally conspired to overthrow the government by force of violence. The case will be recalled this Friday. The Fiji Broadcasting Corporation has made changes to its popular song Go Fiji Go after the gold medal victory in Rio. Chief Executive Riaz Said Qayyum says the lyrics and video of the song had to be tweaked to include the gold medal win. Dubbed the victory anthem, the song was produced by FBC staff for the Fiji Rugby Sevens team in the Rio Olympics and became an overnight sensation with all Fijians.
The song itself has not changed in terms of the beat of the song, the popularity, the rhythm of the song, and it's really taken the whole country by storm. It's been played in nightclubs, it's on the streets, little kids are memorizing it and singing it, so we didn't want to change that. We've also changed a couple of videos to pictures to show the actual win and the boys coming home and the celebrations.
Don't go anywhere. We will have the full new version of the song at the end of the bulletin. Till then, we join Jamie now with the latest in sports.
Nakataki and good evening. Coming up, remainder Fiji Sevens contingent arrive home, and FBC seals deal with Fiji National Rugby League. This and more after the break.
मैं जुगेन नंबिलो तालिब से रेडियो फिजी 2 24 घंटे मेरे साथ साथ रहता है।
हम मंगेरी ताउका के ललेश है। हमारे दिल में और दिमाग में खाली रेडियो फिजी 2 है और सभी भाइयों से आग्रह करते हैं कि रेडियो फिजी 2 सुनना चाहिए।
मेरा नाम अभिनेश है, मैं नंदी का रहने वाला हूँ। मैं सभी समय रेडियो फिजी 2 सुनता हूँ क्योंकि उसमें
The International Olympic Committee has decided that it will provide an Olympic gold medal to the Fiji Sevens team's 13th member. Meanwhile, Rawatha is set to join England-based Saracens later in the year. Fiji 7 stars Semi Kunatani and Leone Nakarawa, as well as team manager Ropate Kauvesi, have finally arrived in the country. The trio also received the hero's welcome by ardent fans waiting at the Nandi International Airport today. Vasnil Prasad reports.
Though the national celebrations are over, some passionate fans still gathered at Nandi Airport to welcome Semi Kunatani and Leone Nakarawa, who jetted into the country today. The two has missed on their earlier flight due to issues with the visa clearance.
We're just enjoying Rio, that's all.
We enjoyed it, it's amazing, yeah.
Quite exciting, but you know, if we'll make the Olympics again, but that's why we just enjoy the experience, that's it.
Despite having missed the celebrations, the duo says they are aware of the atmosphere in Fiji last weekend.
Yeah, we were watching it live back in Rio in our rooms. But we were quite happy. The boys were quite happy with it, and I think that's good.
They will spend 2 weeks in Fiji before flying off to France to join their respective clubs.
Just spend time with our family and then off back to both of us in France.
Just spend time with the family, celebration, and after heading back to France.
Kunatani and Nakarawa with Ropate Kauvesi are likely to be part of the celebration in Lambasa on Friday. Vashnil Prasad, FBC Sports.
The Fiji Broadcasting Corporation is now the exclusive radio and television partner of the Fiji National Rugby League. FBC CEO Riaz Said Kayum handed over a $10,000 check to the FNRL today as they signed a contract worth $260,000. Meli Tavanga reports.
Today's signing between FNRL and FBC could be another milestone for the passionate rugby league followers. FNRL will recommend Fbctv to televise the Rugby League World Cup next year.
With the FBC's assistance in terms of promoting the game throughout our country, because of our wide coverage, there will be a lot more young men who will come forward to take up the sport of rugby league. Already so many Fijians are doing so well overseas, and you know, there's no question that we will be producing more stars in the future as well. And I hope
following today's signing, the public can expect delayed coverage of rugby league matches on Fbctv, as well as promotional materials for FNRL.
The rugby league is a growing sport. We've been supportive of it from a time when people didn't give rugby league any time in this country, and we want it to thrive. Rugby, we see FBC sees as the future of the nation. I mean, I'm sure you've seen how our whole country gets behind the game of rugby.
The FNRL have acknowledged FBC support.
In our collaboration with our overseas partners, International Rugby League as well as the NRL in Australia, we are going to be recommending and endorsing Fiji Broadcasting Commission to be the exclusive partner of Rugby League World Cup, which begins next year in October, for FBC to be airing that in Fiji exclusively.
The contract runs until April next year. Meli Tawanga, FBC Sports.
The Fiji Football Referees Association has received some financial assistance ahead of the Ink Mobile Battle of the Giants tournament. Phonology has jumped on board to sponsor the referees for the competition. The association says that the $8,000 sponsorship, which includes uniforms, will boost the morale of its officials ahead of the tournament.
Now they will have a different look on the field, and surely we'll have a change in the referees' attitude and everything as far as game control is concerned. And I wish my referees and the Fiji Football Referees Association all the best in recruiting, grouping, and guiding the referees till what they have done so far.
The tournament gets underway on Friday at Nausori's Ratu Dakambau Park, with Suva playing Driketi in the first match at 1 p.m. Essence of Fiji has come on board to support the Fiji International Golf Tournament for the second year running. The company will make sure that guests and players attending the event will be taken care of from the day they arrive till the day they leave. The sponsorship is around $10,000, while the company will also be giving away hamper packs and product packs during the tournament.
We really want to try to create a 5-star transit experience and, you know, complement the whole overall experience for the golf tournament. making the whole trip, the whole event more memorable and of course more relaxing.
The tournament will be played from the 6th to the 9th of October. That's it from sports this evening. It's back to Jackie now with business.
Over 85,000 visitors travelled to Fiji last month, an increase of 7.8%. Increase in arrivals were recorded from China, New Zealand and the USA. Visitors arriving for holiday purposes accounted for 77%, while over 9% came to visit families or friends. Looking at the 12 monthly arrivals, the total number of visitors to Fiji increased by 6.5%. Favourable conditions with clear skies and cool breeze were experienced around the country today. Suva and Savu were the coolest at 26 degrees, while Autoka and Ba were recorded at 30 degrees. Tomorrow will be much like today, clear skies giving a settled condition. And looking further to Friday and the weekend, expect sunlit skies across the nation. At sea, southeast winds gusting up to 25 knots, moderate to rough seas. And recapping the main stories for tonight, a 4-year-old boy dies in house fire. Olympic gold medal winning coach Ben Ryan awaits Fijian passport, and Mombasa prepares to welcome Sevens heroes. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. On to our poll question for this week, we are asking, should Osea Kolini Sao be the future Sevens coach? To answer, visit our FBC website. Send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. And if you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. But before we go, we bring you the new version of FBC's Victory Anthem with a special surprise inclusion. You've been watching FBC News. I'm Jackie Spate. Good night.
All Fijians proud, cause you've showed the world that we can. All Fijians cheer for you, celebrate our victory. It's a golden moment for Fijian fans.
Go Fiji, go! We've got the gold from Rio. Team Fiji, go! We've got the gold from Rio. Led by Oscar, Captain Courageous, William Mata and the Beast Kumatani, Savinata Rawata, Samisoni Viri Viri, the offloader King Leon and Nakarawa, the bus to Soma, Chasaveri Malua, Itiona Talinga, Batemora Robo, Masi Bessin Takuanga, Jerry, the White, Domulalai, make up the winning side.
Wanted to win, and we all prayed for it in unity. All Fijians rise as one, the way the world should be. It's our home, I hope we love you, Fiji.
Dora Rosa, Nonga, Nakula, and I, Fiji, Hamasaki. Mata, mata, que no dui, kai, kai. Kaila, mata, kede, kaila, mata, kede. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest sevens team in the world, the Fiji Sevens team. Paso, iti, paso. Rara, sulabe. Go Fiji, go! We've got the gold from Rio. from Rio. Garase la beba.
Mrs. Manindrabu from Batam. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
I'm Sela Sadakau from Vatukola. I only listen to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold Naka, I'm Vale and I'm working at Golden Crown Resort and I love listening to Gold FM because it plays a really wide range of classic hit music.
I'm Saini Sakio from Kashmir Wotoka. I like Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.